Brad, I know you've been waiting for me to say it for a while. Your first win as Dulwich travelling manager. How does that feel?
Yeah, fantastic for the boys, you know, and their attitude was spot on tonight. Sometimes teams can turn up and you use it as a banana skin and stuff like that, but I think how they conducted themselves, every single one of them who came in and stepped, they done everything what we asked on, what we worked on, changed it around a little bit, just shape, brought in some new boys as you, but I think, you know, the effort could have been a bit more. I'm not going to be greedy, but I was very, very pleased with clean sheet for one, and the boys getting on, you know, on the goal sheet. Millsy done ever so well. Maru, he was superb today for his debut as well. Great goal from Crash, superb.
Right near the end of that one.
Yeah, no, listen, the boys, all of them, you know, they're listening. They're listening. We're working. If I had more time with them, I'm sure we'd be okay.
What was refreshing, I thought, with that performance especially, was how we were pretty much always on the front foot.
Yeah.
Dylan had very little to do. The back line had very little to do. You must have been quite pleased with how the lads kind of applied themselves going forward just constantly for 90 minutes.
Yeah, they played forward as much as possible, as we spoke about that, in terms of shorter passes, quicker passes, the tempo and the energy to play forward at all costs, rather than just keep going back to Dylan and take responsibility and ownership. And as you said, the boys really was on the front foot. The energy right from the start. The first half was exceptional. Took our foot off a little bit for probably about a 10-minute spell, but we had to make some changes. And you know, after a game on Saturday on AstroTurf and then a game Monday night on AstroTurf as well, sometimes it's a bit hard for the boys. But overall, really, really pleased with the boys.
Obviously, you said on Saturday after the game that we had to use this as an opportunity to not just put things right for the supporters, but get on a run. And now, how important is this to build on heading into potentially what is our most important game of the season on Saturday? Yeah,
and I think we had that week last week when we had the real bad weather. We wanted to try and organise an in-house game so I could try and really get a rubber stamp on the boys. It's been Saturday, Tuesday, and bad weather, and we couldn't train out the back. It's been really hard to try and really focus and orchestrate and, you know, stability. And I think in a quick succession of a Saturday, good spells against Horsham. At 1-0 we hit the post, and then we go down to 10 men, shoot ourselves in the foot. But I think over the last 48 hours you can look at the discipline and the shape from the two games. They've been more detailed in terms of where they should be, and they're understanding a little bit more. So it was very important to get this game, I think, you know, under our feet and under our belts, and move forward with a positive result and score 3 goals, clean sheet. Dylan was superb. He's talking now. He's organising. Michael Chambers was excellent at the back. Wince. I can go through the team, but you know, I thought Max as well, left back. You know, he was tremendous today. I was pleased for the boys' performance. There was some real good, organised, disciplined performances.
Took through Ben Mason as well, so second game for us, and you said how versatile he was to us off the pitch, and tonight he proved that, slotting in. I think he played as a centre half, and then at one point he was a right back as well. Yeah, you must have been quite pleased to see him and his commanding presence for such a young lad. Yeah,
his communication and leadership on the pitch and organisation's been exceptional as well. There's a few bad passes from him today, but we set the standards high with Ben, and he does as well. And he's an honest lad. But like you said, it's so good to have a player or some players who can play in multiple positions, and that's a team game. That's understanding of whether someone's ill, injured, disciplined, you know, have to come off and you're not playing well every week, but someone to go in and adapt without making a substitution is a credit to him. So he's a good player, you're pleased with him. And as I said, he's only had one training session as well, you know, so Mari as well, and had a training session, David as well, one. So slowly but surely, and you know, as I said, if I could have more sessions with him, I'm sure we'll be getting in the right way. But it was a lot of positives today, and it was great to win the game, and keep a clean sheet was important as well.
You said it jokingly down there, our first away win since the 5th of October. Those fans who've travelled in numbers, you know, you saw it at Billericay, you saw it at Horsham on Saturday yourself, travelling numbers everywhere we go. Just how pleased are you for them that they've finally seen us win away from home? It'll be the first time this year, and
it's unbelievable. You know, you mentioned that far away from it, but this club, this fan base is unbelievable. It's immense. It's up there. There's no other bigger fan base than home and away when it's going really well. And you know, even they believe and still travel when, you know, the time that we're in at this moment in time. But they can see what we're doing, and they're still back behind the boys. And like I said, it's a privilege to be a part of managing this club and coaching the boys, and I'm sure they're seeing now the hard work that we're putting in behind the scenes, and we ain't going to stop. We're going to keep working. We're going to bring in some right players that are right. But every week now we need to be performing for the fans and for this club, because it is a top club.
And how important then are the fans, especially going to be on Saturday back at Champion Hill in a massive relegation scramble game type thing with Bowers?
Yeah, we owe the fans. We owe the fans massive. It was gutting not to win it, get a draw at Chichester. At home when we was 1-1 with 7 minutes to go on the ball and they scored in the 99th minute. That was a gut wrencher. I think that could have started and kicked on leading into Horsham. But it wasn't to be. That's what happens sometimes when you're in a rut. But as I said, behind the scenes, we're working really hard, and we ain't going to stop. And Saturday, the fans are going to be very important, like 12th man, all of them. And the noise is going to be massive for the boys. So everyone be there, be behind the boys, and be positive. And we're going to work so hard, and hopefully we're going to aim to get many points now on the ball. And one game at a time, but get everyone back away from injury. And it's important that we get all the fans there, and I'm looking forward to the game on Saturday.
Perfect. Brad, we'll leave it there.
Cheers, mate. Top man.